When I went to see Lizzo perform at the Orpheum.
She rapped over it.
No, Dodge Loaf was her. Doja Cat was her opener.
Hell no.
That shit was hilarious. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
think I got
man.
some pictures. I made Lizzo take pictures with me and Doja Cat.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Doja Cat live.
Nah, she's still trying.
I like Doja Cat.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all recording whenever you want to go. All right.
What is that noise?
I hear it's a humming.
That ain't gonna work.
I know they hear it. Y'all hear that humming, people? Spotify listeners? I don't know, it's steady.
I heard.
It's like, maybe it's a fan or air conditioner or something.
Air conditioning's off.
That's one of our biggest complaints from my mama.
Yeah.
She can hear that shit too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a picture. She be watching the show on her big screen.
That's dope. Hey, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Pinky.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's her birthday on the 19th. On the 19th. So,
September 19th? July 19th?
yeah.
I got a show that night.
I do too. Shouts out to Hunter.
Shout out to who show I'm on.
Well, I'm gonna be
Peter Moses.
Okay. I think that's a good name. I don't know.
It's at the Virgil.
Okay, well then that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Are you doing mixtape?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mixtape is amazing.
Hell yeah, mixtape.
If you in Huntington Beach on the 19th, come on out to the rec room. It's gonna be amazing.
We gotta get this up in time for them to.
Yeah, I gotta get that charger. But Chi just got a brand new iPad Pro, so
we officially
I'm gonna be
recording.
back. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in the game real soon. Oh my God.
Oh wait, we gotta welcome the people to the episode and all that.
Hey, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man.
All right, hell yeah. What's up, y'all? It's been about 2 weeks real time since we recorded, but this is still flight number 86. Welcome to Flight 86, Tuskegee Jokemen. This is Yusuf Ali, hiding the motherfucker.
I'm Papp Johnson. Welcome to the most uninformed, informational podcast of all time.
You know what I'm talking about.
I missed y'all, man. I missed y'all.
Yeah, this was good, man. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Oh my goodness.
You couldn't find no other airports.
Yeah, now
to take flight from.
I already know. I'm already getting emotional because Chi about to leave me next week. So
where's she going?
Nigga, she going to Kenya and in Africa.
You not going though?
I'm supposed to go, man. You know these visas. I'm going. This visa shit is some bullshit, but I'm gonna get it.
Shit.
I'm not gonna miss my chance to be in the motherland. Yeah.
Man, we ain't talked to the people in a long time. Like,
yeah, man. I've been doing
a lot of
crunches.
Shit happened in 2 weeks.
I can't go to Africa with no soft stomach, man. I got ass in my abs. I can't.
I don't know if I want to go to Africa.
What you mean?
You gotta go through too much shit, man.
Nigga, you know how much shit the niggas have to go through to get out of Africa?
But they don't want to go back. You gotta go through all that shit and then just to come back.
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. You tell me about it. Maybe it's sway my
man.
But right now, I'm in the opinion that I ain't looking forward to going out.
The nigga stormtrooper said it. He said every black person and person of color needs to go.
You should go, yeah. That's what Richard Pryor said too.
Because you get to see a place where you're not the oppressed.
Yeah.
And it changes your whole viewpoint and shit. So
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to that.
It's probably hard to get good weed. I don't imagine it's as abundant over there as it is here.
Well, last time, I've read parts of the Bible, and the stories them niggas came up with, they definitely had to be smoking the best weed.
It might. I mean, I'm sure you can get it, but you probably gotta go through the Bushman.
Well, remember that story where a nigga just had our burning bush? Like a lot of shit had made kind of some sense up until like, and then there was a burning bush talking to a nigga. It was like, what?
Damn.
So, yeah. I'm about to.
But I think about that a lot, man. Weed keep me from doing a lot of shit. I think about a lot of shit, and I'll be like, what's the weed situation? Like, can I get weed at this place? And I don't even want to go, man. Like, it could be like a world-class trip, and it'd be like, but you can't smoke weed, like, you can't take nothing with you. I'd be like, man, I sell my ticket, man. I don't want to go. Give me the money. Give me the cash.
Every flight, you just let us know how sad Cleveland is, man.
Just saying, man.
You gotta break out of that. You
this
can
good
have
enough
nice
for me.
things.
LA good enough. I don't gotta go nowhere. There's enough shit. I go to Mount Olympus, drive up and down Mount Olympus. I feel good.
So you telling me
There's a house over there with a blue front yard. The whole yard is blue. I don't even know how they did it.
you telling me you could go on a world-class trip and you think that they not gonna have weed?
I guess so.
Do that even make sense?
Because you can take it from LA, but depends. It's so many flights.
You said
so
a world-class, but you
there's so
probably
many connecting flights. How you know you can take it on all the next flight?
Because you thinking about flying like
There's the man.
domestic. Oh, he got chips.
We got.
Oh my goodness! Shouts out to Quincy Johnson II,
Saving the day.
aka the Chip Man. He wants his chip with the dip.
With the dip.
With the dip. And then that nigga dipped on
He said it so proper too. I want my chips with the dip.
Thank you.
With the dip. You'll never hear nobody pronounce that soft H.
I've never even heard that term used
with
before.
The dip.
Until now.
Whoa.
Oh, man, he's drunk, man. Get this nigga out of here.
Oh, you gotta hold on. I got something for that. I got something for that. Yeah.
Well, I guess we on autopilot right now. This is my time to shine.
I'm in the cockpit.
I was just, before I came here, I was watching the Summer League games. Summer League has been trash. It has been absolute trash. Every nigga has sat his black ass down, and it's fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, thank you. But I was watching. I do, nigga. Hold up. Yeah, I do. I was watching the Boston Celtics. Shouts out to Carson Edwards. That nigga's nice. Versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Jay Morant did not play. Apparently he's that good already.
You gotta close that door.
Yeah. He's that good already. Thank you, ground control, man.
Gary, can you close that door on your way up?
What do you got? How are you?
We're good.
Some ranch chips?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ask.
I know Yusuf don't drink, but I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
Share. Chips up front.
Alright.
Like I was saying, I was watching Memphis Grizzlies versus Boston Celtics Summer League. Grayson Allen is on the Memphis Grizzlies.
North Carolina.
No, Duke.
You're right.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay out of there.
And when I tell you, this whole ass nigga committed 2 egregious flagrant fouls and got ejected from
Ain't
the
that
game.
what he known for?
Yeah. To the point the announcer was disgusted. He was like, get this guy out of here. It's like, this is what I'm talking about. These Duke, what is Duke players gonna say after this? And I was like, yeah, get this weak ass
Ain't no
motherfucker
class
out
act like Shane Battier.
Mm-hmm.
Elton Brand. Tracy Langdon.
Shane Battier had to be humble and nice because that nigga had ripples in his head.
They said Kyrie Irving first got to Cleveland. The first thing he said was, "Where's the white holes?"
That sound like a Kyrie Irving type of thing.
Yeah.
He's a flat earther. So flat earthers definitely believe in white women.
Well, I guess we kind of been already going over our weeks without saying what happened, what we did this week.
Hold on. So you just want to skip that? I mean, we did so much. I think we should just get into the topics. But
Yeah, we did a lot because one of the things we did this
Hold on.
week is a topic.
before we get into that, what they say, let's pay our sponsors. Shouts out to the Comedy Store, world famous Comedy Store here in Hollywood. Thank y'all once again.
Sunset Boulevard.
Shouts out to Lowell's Farms for the pre-rolls. For the live show, July 14th, Sunday at 10:30 p.m.
That you can win prizes for that. Hopefully by the time you hear this, it's still time to win prizes for it.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff to give away. Pre-rolls, wraps. We gonna have you might do a Mildred class.
Have very own Mildred moment.
Yeah, we might have a Mildred class during.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. We have time to show you how to roll a Mildred.
Hat shirts from paphats.com, all types of good shit. We heard Lizzo might be there.
Mm-hmm. And Samaki Walker.
Oh
Los
yeah,
Angeles
oh
Laker
my goodness.
legend.
You never know. The stars are out on Sunday night, July 14th. So make sure you slide on over to the Comedy Store's website.
And
Get
Columbus
you some
Short.
tickets.
I know Columbus Short too.
I don't think that's gonna bring niggas out.
What, Columbus Short?
Yeah, I hear he's not doing well in Hollywood. I hear he's a scumbag.
Columbus Short cool. He invited me to a party. It was models and strippers and Vanessa L. Williams and Gina from Martin. Hey man, shout out to Columbus Short, man.
Yeah, nigga. Oh yeah. Also, if this is your first time, or if this is your, umpteenth time, follow us on YouTube at Tuskegee Jokemen. Also follow us on Spotify or on iTunes at Tuskegee Jokemen.
Yeah, man. That way you can listen to us and save your battery on your phone. And you can watch it on YouTube when you get home and cast it to your TV.
Yeah.
I watch YouTube all the time, so I know y'all watching it. So just go ahead and watch this shit and enjoy yourself. And get out.
Review the chips that y'all eating on camera.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Well, I'm eating the chips right in front of
They
their
just
face.
know that they chips. They don't know what kind of chips.
Review
Well, these chips I'm eating right now are very good. I never had it before. It's my first time tasting it. Side note, I had 3 Mildred moments in the last hour. So it's tasting extra good.
They got the double crunch. That's the zesty cheddar.
Zesty cheddar? I'm always down with cheddar.
There ain't no poppable.
Poppables are the beverage or the snack of the Jokemen. $4.29?
$4.29 for a bag of pop.
Oh, nigga, what is it?
Hell no.
Oh man, we gotta get a sponsorship or something, cause there ain't no way they're gonna spend $5.
We gotta wait for Great Value to come out with those poppers.
Nah, ain't gonna be the same.
Poppabilities. Pop capables.
Okay.
Not poppable. Pop capable. compared to poppables.
So you really high. You really high right now. You thoroughly entertained by that. So let's get into these topics, man.
Right.
We've been so gone for so
Alright,
long.
so we left, damn near the whole month went by. Cause we damn sure had Juneteenth. And I hope that everybody listening and watching celebrated properly. Even if you're white folk or a non-POC. You can celebrate Juneteenth.
How?
You can donate money to your local black charity or black person's Venmo. There you go. That's how you do it. I know you know somebody that needs some help that's a POC.
Actually, you right.
Yeah,
White
man,
people,
send us some money, man.
you can help on June 19th.
And then write the little thing, Juneteenth.
You know how you can help black people on Juneteenth? You could die.
Yeah. Oh man, I need some of them white folks.
I didn't say all of them.
Oh, all right.
Just a few. A few here and there, everywhere.
George Zimmerman.
Definitely him. See, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a great day. That'll be a great Juneteenth.
He think we forgot that we still on his ass.
Now I don't know what this tie-dye shit got to do with Juneteenth. Ain't no, there wasn't no slave out there like, hey nigga, check out my threads.
That's some Jerry Garcia shit.
Yeah, dude.
Had nothing to do with us. But yeah, we had a party on Juneteenth. Shout out to a fellow jokeman team.
The team.
And he had the party with the pool and we DJ'd. Me and Jill. We always end up finding our way at the motherfucking laptop, and we play the hits. And I also sneak in some personal favorites. Some like YNW Mellies and some what's his name? What's his name? B. Lou.
B. Lou.
Shout out to B. Lou.
It's funny, B. Lou's Instagram is just filled with him playing basketball.
Is he good? Cause there's some dude, I don't know who he turned out to be, but I remember watching on YouTube, somebody was interviewing him on maybe MTV or Hot 97 or some shit, and he was dribbling his ass off, showing off his handles because he had a scholarship, but he also had a mixtape. He was a rapper too.
Who, Honcho? Quavo?
Nah, this was a young dude. He was like 19.
Act like Quavo, like 40 or something. Nigga,
But I mean, a young kid,
but you.
a teenager.
I will say this. You did leave out the biggest thing about Mateen's party was that it was the all blacks party.
Oh yeah.
And it caused a bit of controversy
Yeah, I
in the
didn't know.
comedy
Did it?
community.
Who said something?
I feel like we need to bring in somebody who was at the party. I would bring on Quincy Johnson the second, but
He had to run the show.
yeah, he had to entertain white people.
On Juneteenth. The irony, huh?
I brought you niggas chips.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Thank you, Tom.
Ooh, this is okay.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing because my mouth was full of chips.
You treat us good. You treat us kind. You treat us fair. Yeah, man. The all blacks party was nice. It was nice to see everybody be free. What I will take away from it though is that it was just all black comedians, and Mateen did throw a July 4th mixed party. And
Yeah, that's also what we missed since the last flight. We missed July 4th celebrations.
And the views were a tad bit more appealing to the naked eye. So I don't know if it was because it was just black comedians or black people in general, but that was
I'm trying to think of who was there for the Juneteenth who could have.
What? Look better?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Well, I guess it was a little, it was a little more to look at the July 4th party by comparison.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I saw one girl and
We're gonna have to edit this
no,
out.
we ain't gotta edit it. Jill can hear this. It ain't nothing like I did. It's just something I witnessed. And I was sitting there when we was playing spades. Was we playing spades or who knows? We was playing something. I don't remember. We was playing.
We was at the space table. I
Well,
don't
we
know
was
if we
sitting
was
at that
playing.
table, and from my spot, I can see directly into the little patio
To a
area.
butthole.
And this girl who had on, it was a white girl with a black bikini, and she kept like fixing the front of it for some reason, and would pull the bikini away from her body, and I just kept seeing side pussy It was great. So that was my highlight.
That was my highlight.
No, my goodness.
I may have noticed a few bitches, maybe.
As a
Right.
matter of fact,
Oh,
at the July 4th party, Jill and Chaz was talking about some girls who they noticed pussy lip was hanging out of her bikini, and I heard it, and they was laughing at her and shit, and they was reenacting how they wanted to tell her that they was tuck it back in and all that shit. So, you know, there's a lot of pussy to be seen since the last time we've been on air.
Oh man, where was I at? 'Cause I didn't. Well, I guess my back was to all of that. Only thing I saw was too many goddamn dogs.
Oh man, that was bad.
Mm.
Shitting everywhere. We can't have the dogs like that, just free like that no more.
You know what's crazy? When I grew up as a child, man, I like really respected lawyers, man. I thought these niggas like had their life together. Like these was the cream of the crop. And now that I'm where I'm at, I'm like, God damn, these niggas' lives in shambles, man. Every lawyer I know is one lawsuit away from being a used car salesman.
Oh. Damn. Yeah.
All of you niggas. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Aston.
Come to my apartment. Lovely.
Man, yeah. And then if that white lady come back from wherever she at.
Check my benefits.
That nigga gonna be like, hey, can you got a place for me and Rufus to sleep?
But we brought up, this is less party, it's more kind of,
Tell me.
why we brought up the Juneteenth shit, because around that same time, this reparations talk went to the fucking Capitol Hill and to, not to easy coats did
What's his name?
not to easy. How you say it?
No one knows, man.
Anyway,
Not a
Coates,
city.
brother Coates, he did a deposition. Is it a deposition?
I just testified in the hearing.
Yeah, okay, about why
Snitching.
we need to get our
Oh, why Black on Viv there?
reparations, and it was good, man. Like he damn near got like people to clap. I don't think you're supposed to clap in those things, but he was on it.
Did you get them niggas to vote yes?
It wasn't even a vote. It was just.
No, they just wanted to hear him out. But the whole thing is the fact that they even talking about it this much. It's kind of a good step forward. It's a small. It's like a stumble.
No, it ain't, nigga.
What you don't think it's a
They
good
just doing this shit because the election's
'Cause the
coming up, and all these
election's coming
white people need these niggas to vote for them.
I mean, I know it got some asterisks on it. But I'm just saying, it's still. They wasn't talking about the last election.
If they was serious about it, they do like Kanye and go talk to Trump one-on-one. That's how you get shit done. You go talk to that nigga for 45 minutes till he get tired of hearing you. And he'll sign whatever. Be like, just please leave me alone. Please, bro. Just go away.
Even if somebody do that, I mean, even to start that conversation, I think it's better than we were in like say '97 when wasn't nobody saying shit about it. So
You see that? Look at that. You talking to the nigga actually in charge.
What he got on the hat?
You don't sit there and talk to 67 middlemen. You think I know goddamn power.
Yeah, that's why he got on the hat, so he could
Yeah.
skip to the front of the line.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. If you really want these reparations, man, you gonna have to go talk to that orange nigga.
I don't know, man. The conversation is in the atmosphere, so I mean that's a start. So I mean, even if it takes, I don't know, 20 more years, we'll still be alive. We'll still be alive to get something. Hopefully these goddamn earthquakes don't take us out. and we still be around.
You survived a big one, man. Just be happy about that.
I hope that was a big one.
It was. That was the biggest one since the last one.
7.1 on the Richter.
You survived.
We was on stage. I was rolling up, and I thought I was high again. Cause the first time I thought I was high. So I was like, no, man. I can't. Why do it feel like, you know, I'm wobbly, but I'm sitting down? How am I sitting down wobbly? Like this don't.
It's like I don't got control of this.
This don't make no sense. And then I looked and saw that my lamp was shaking, and I could hear the bottom of the lamp like going back and forth. And I was like, oh shit, like the house is shaking. So I thought it was wind. I'm like, maybe it's just wind making the house shake like that. But then I was like, no, that's kind of wavy. Wind don't make the house wavy.
It's hilarious, man.
So then I went to the front, and Richard and Ross, they didn't even know what I was talking about. I was like, y'all just feel that the house shaking? They like, no. So then they look on their phone, and everybody text them like earthquake. And I was like, man, it was a motherfucking earthquake. So then the second one was that Jill show.
Yeah.
She was in the bathroom. I was backstage.
You're wasting shit.
And then shit just started shaking again and waving again. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm high again. Which I was. But then, no. I saw, like, it felt like I was on a surfboard. That was ill, man. That one was crazy.
Yeah, that last one lasted a tad bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I was like, okay, earthquake. I was like, all right, this shit ain't stopping. What's the Hey, nigga, brace yourself. But yeah, people think the shit gonna be like this. Like, nah, man. Even when like China and them weak ass countries get like 10.12s and shit, like
Yeah.
it don't be ridiculous like this. So
No, we should be whatever, man. My advice to people is to not think about it, but also keep weed on you.
yeah. I definitely smoked like 6 blunts right after that.
Oh man.
Woo, we made it.
I just smoked way more since, like, anything something happened to me or happened in general, I increase my weed smoking.
Like roll up.
So just let you know how fragile life is. I just be like,
I gotta smoke more weed. Run
I
that
don't know.
time to smoke all this weed.
I don't know how I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna be high. Unless I'm on my way to work, because I don't smoke in the morning when I'm going to work. Because I don't want to be too hungry.
Yeah, them niggas be loaded at work.
Other than that, if I die after work, they're going to have a lot of weed in my system.
Speaking of niggas about to die, ASAP Rocky's in jail in Sweden.
That was a good segue.
Thank you.
Because you're looking at 15 years for this shit. 6 years? Something like that. A bunch of years.
6 years.
Too many years, I know that. Anything with years in it is too many.
Is this where we should bring in Quincy Johnson?
You know, I want my chips with the dip.
Now, this happened last week. Last like Friday. But more footage came out and it's a long tape. Other like when I first saw it on World Star, it was just a little short, quick, far away view. But now we know what happened. These dudes was fucking with ASAP Rocky and his bodyguard. They was trying to tell the dudes, you know, get the fuck on. They're recording it so everybody can see that they're trying to tell these dudes to get the fuck on. But apparently, in Sweden, the self-defense law is you can only inflict the equal amount of force that was happening.
Tai Chi, nigga, with
Yeah.
his
So
Buddhist
like,
principles?
it's like they say once you know that you basically once you know you won, you're supposed to stop.
So they knocked him out and then stomped him, or what?
I guess
So it's MMA rules?
I don't know. So
I mean, if you hit after the bell, you do get disqualified.
he said it's more fucked up because they let one dude go, the bodyguard dude, but not ASAP.
That's just, man, he got taxed and didn't want to pay. That's all this is.
And they said
It's just like a hood pass. You know what I mean? You go into a certain neighborhood, you got to pay the gang members in order to shoot your video or have your show. He went to Sweden, got into an altercation. The cop said, break us off chips. He said no. He's innocent. He don't want to pay. But you going to get extorted overseas. That's just what it is.
Well, technically, he's not innocent.
well, if it was about money, I think by now he would have paid. Because you don't want to stay in there this long. He's been there about 3 days now.
And you definitely can't have no foreigner out here beating up your citizens.
Especially a black foreigner who's coming in here and sleeping with all the lily white women.
It don't matter what color you is, nigga. Don't you just send no American outsider. This ain't Westworld over here. It's gonna beat up our ass.
Yeah, because if we look down on like any type of immigrant that get like a drunk drive, that's what they use in politics. Like they use an immigrant that got a drunk driving vehicular homicide to make more.
He leaking though. He leaking.
Like, how dare you come over here and be drunk driving? That's what they say. How dare you come over here and beat up our people?
Well, I hope he gets
So
free,
rappers-
man, 'cause, you know, Swedish
Rapper's
jail.
response is to boycott Sweden.
They're not gonna miss that money.
He's sitting there.
You know, they're gonna miss out on them Deutsch.
Nicki Minaj is going to perform for MBS right now. Like, they ain't gonna miss no money. They gonna get all that Swedish money, that Arabian money, whether they killing people or locking them up in cages. They gonna get that money. Ain't nobody boycotting the U.S. We got Mexicans in cages. Fuck out of
Man,
Just Mexicans.
here. Mexican children.
so they say they ain't going over there. Everybody say we ain't going. So I don't
Niggas
know why rappers go overseas anyway, other than the money, obviously. But them people don't care about. They don't know. They don't know those songs.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do. They know every word.
Well, okay, but they don't know nothing else.
Yeah, they do. The hip hop is everybody wants to be part of hip hop culture.
I just don't get why they go over there.
Money, bro. Money and vagina. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Amsterdam used to be the only place you could smoke weed legally.
You do realize that 20 minutes ago, this nigga said he didn't want to go to Africa. So
Oh, wow.
he's not about this trial.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
He's not
Context.
about this trial.
Context.
Okay.
but anyway,
Real talk. Free Rocky.
Free Rocky,
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
maybe.
Free Rocky. Why you saying What you saying? He's gang related?
No, I'm just saying I
I'm
don't
talking
think they're
about
gonna
that.
free him.
I'm talking about that.
I don't know if y'all follow Black Twitter, but there's been some disparaging remarks from ASAP Rocky's past that
Talk
have
about
led me
What
to
happened?
be like, well, you want to go to the white land, and now this is what the white land is
They
doing.
dug
to
up an
you.
old tweet of him saying he was talking about why he don't rap about black issues more.
Yeah, like
or
Black
use
Lives
his
Matter
platform
or
to,
Ferguson.
to talk about that shit. So he like, because I don't have to. I'm black. I'm just a black man. If I want to rap about fucking bitches and wearing jewelry, then I can rap about
Yeah,
that.
because that's my life, he
That's
said.
my life.
So I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
live
rap
in
about
Beverly
no Ferguson
Hills.
shit.
I
Yeah,
be in
like,
Soho.
I live in Soho and Beverly Hills. I don't be in Ferguson. I don't know nothing about that.
So with
Nigga ain't from Ferguson.
Well, I don't know nothing about Sweden. I don't know nothing about that, man. I can't support you. You right.
so I'm not like I want the nigga to die in jail or even to be in jail, but I'm just advocating for, hey, my nigga, you chose this. You chose to be with them pinks, and now this is the consequences.
What if you get out and get real conscious like Meek Mill? You know what I'm saying? Just start meeting with Trump for for prison reform. And
I don't give no fuck. ASAP Ferg is lit right now.
They don't need Rocky.
Wigs on the floor. Yeah, it's like, yeah. So we lost Rocky a long time ago after he made them 3 songs with Lana Del Rey.
oh damn.
Pretty much, it was like, fuck, well, there go rock.
Y'all can have that ASAP. We got the other ASAP. We got there's a whole bunch of ASAPs.
Ever since they lost Yams.
It's 7, 8 ASAPs.
Yeah, I'll take 12E and the rest
There's
ASAP.
a whole bunch of ASAPs.
I listen to cozy tapes. I
They
don't
the
give no
new
fuck
Wu
about
Tang,
that.
man.
There you go.
They the new Dipset. Let's go with that. They the new Dipset.
Yeah,
They the new Dipset.
Whoa.
Wu Tang was a bit much. My apologies.
cool. Yeah, because
Right.
well, they could be the new Wu Tang. It's like only 2 niggas you respect.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like all 9 of them. It's okay. But you know, that's a good segue. That's a good segue to the next topic because according to the documentary, like if you know, they did a lot of family infighting. Fighting amongst themselves a lot.
Yeah.
All the time.
Maybe
As you
not-
should.
That's how
Maybe
great
not
work
as
comes.
many, not a whole bunch of physical slapping like in Disneyland, but a lot of infighting.
That's what we're working on the transitions.
And these motherfuckers in Disneyland that went viral.
Hey man, every time I go
For the
out,
wrongest
you know I got
reason.
to show out.
You know, like the I ain't got time for that lady. She went viral for a wrong reason.
Yeah.
The motherfucking
hide
your wife, yeah,
He
wrong
went
reason. All the people went viral for the wrong reason, but this is the most wrong reason to go viral for beating up. You know, I don't know who this lady is to him.
Oh, I didn't know that
When
she
you
pulled
beat
up in the scooter
Yeah, she
though.
pulled up in the scooter.
I didn't peep that
And
at
then-
first. That's why she was out on the ground like she was.
She can't
But-
get up.
Time out. She pulled up in the scooter, and then they gonna leave the baby sitting on the scooter while everybody's fighting, and the baby just sitting there, just like, is somebody gonna come? It's my family. What's happening to my family right now?
You gotta
My nigga, this is the happiest place on earth, and I am traumatized.
You got the maintenance man trying to bring some peace to it, but they don't give a fuck. The
Yeah.
babies just want to ride rides. They gotta sit here and wait through this bullshit. They Slurpees melting all down their arm and shit. Cotton candy getting stiff. They gotta sit here and watch this bullshit.
Snatching wig. Oh, my grandma's down.
No, that's his mama.
Mama's down.
But yeah, this is a disgusting.
Oh,
this
man.
is disgusting.
Help mama
This is disgusting.
And this piece of shit is
I mean,
black
okay.
shirt. He's just as big as everybody, if not bigger.
up. Y'all say this is disgusting, but
And look at that. He just watching him.
ground control. Just pull up the first. Just type in "Black Woman McDonald's" in YouTube and just play the first video.
No,
Like,
because
Not yet,
This
not
happens
yet, though.
every day in Florida.
No, but look at this shit.
At a McDonald's drive.
Yeah, they knocked out 2 ladies laid flat on their backs,
And
rolling over.
and that is my issue. As comical as this whole video is, it's very sad
Yes, sir.
because these niggas fought each other for literally a total of 2.5 seconds, and then proceeded to try to fight. They
fought them women.
Yeah, they made sure they got all their licks in on women.
That's disgusting.
So that's where the disgusting shit's
Yeah,
at, cause y'all, it's like how y'all supposed to be so mad at each other. Them niggas literally stood in front of each other. It was like,
do something, fool. Do something, fool. I'm gonna go punch this woman.
ooh, nigga, you look like that shit gonna hurt.
And he gonna square up on her for walking.
Yeah.
You better listen to me.
And so that's what I'm saying. And it's just like,
The
it's
baby
just
just on the
ridiculous.
scooter. The baby just on the scooter.
And the lady just laid
Oh,
out
and he just hit her. He just mad. He just mad.
because she hit the mama.
He
according
owns
to him.
something. He must be on there. He needs some milk. That's what they need to play that in
whoa,
the background.
whoa,
for
what
this
do you
thing.
mean? You know he owns something. When have you ever went to Disneyland and not been on drugs? They don't
Man,
call,
Yeah, man. You,
You
stand in lines and
experience
buy all
childhood
that shit
happiness
for them
differently.
kids.
they call it the magical kingdom for a reason.
You gotta be on mushroom.
Go get you that hat and that wand.
I will say this: that big girl, unfazed. Like she looks like she don't look like she's been in a fight.
No, that security dude can't use his hands. He's got it like he's just sitting with his hands in front of him. Like I don't want no smoke, but I'm here to help. What should I do? Anyone help? Look at him. He's just in the back.
He come off a ride. He had carried it on her. He had carried it on her. Fuck
Hey, nigga, take the goofy suit off. Help you.
Does anyone in headquarters have hands? Anyone with hands? Please send them immediately.
All this and the baby's just sitting in the stroller.
And them white folks is like, this is really a vacation.
They gotta go to school and talk about this on what you do for summer.
Ah!
You seen it. You seen what the fuck I did for my summer. Miss Jones.
You know, the worst part about this, bruh, is that you know that they did not leave the park. Like, you already paid like $600 to get into Disneyland, bro. I don't give a fuck how bad.
Yeah, because the police didn't come in
beat
and
you and
arrest
your mama
nobody.
up.
Oh, they'll take you. They will take you to Disney jail. Let's just be honest. They'll take you.
Get on the motherfucking ride.
They take you to jail for
It's time
stealing.
out. It's time out.
They take you for stealing something, but you can fight amongst yourself.
As long as you don't touch any of the white
What's
kids,
up?
you're
What's
fine.
Yeah.
All they did was hit each other. Oh, you're free to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Splash Mountains that way.
Yeah, that
Welcome
little
to Star
exchange.
Wars land, nigga.
That little exchange was enough. They was like, I don't like fighting dudes, bro.
That was the sneak shit right there, where he steals the John.
But wait, he hit the chick in the brown, and then the dude in the pink hit the chick in the brown. What did she do? She just been standing there the whole
I don't
time.
know. She got the worst.
But,
I don't know if she got the worst of it.
She was like, hold up, where?
Or the big
where
girl.
you at? I'm not supposed to be laughing at a dude sneaking a woman. I'm not supposed to laugh at that, because she got her hands behind. Damn. Knocked the hair clip out.
you know what's cold? Like, if you was like on a ride, like the Ferris wheel or something, and you just to see this shit, bro, you be like, oh, bro. I hope they still fight when we get off. Like, we missing a fight.
I tell you what, as fucked up as this is, as fucked up as this is, despicable, disgusting, and pathetic, it's sadly not even the worst thing black people got caught doing on the internet this week.
Oh, no. We talking about the Walgreens shit?
Yes.
In Philadelphia, Aston?
You got motherfuckers.
No, it's a bunch of kids running in Walgreens.
No,
in
not
Philadelphia.
that.
Oh, not that one?
I'm talking about the girl that got caught licking the ice cream.
Oh, that
the
bitch is a
Bluebell?
monster. She's a monster.
Then there's another black dude who got caught licking some more ice cream.
Ice cream lick challenge.
Well,
Hashtag it.
well,
Here first,
What the
Tuskegee
fuck
Jokemen.
is going on?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you a nigga that's purchasing Bluebell ice cream, you deserve to get it licked.
Come on. Whoa, wait a second. Why are you throwing shade at Bluebell, sir?
I'm not throwing shade at Bluebell, nigga. It's just at the did that look like it was at the top of the shelf or at the bottom?
That's Bluebell. They got their own section in Texas. What you talking about?
You said in Texas.
That's happening in Texas.
Yeah, they got.
Don't like
You know what?
The
I
ice
will
cream
say
liquor
this.
happened in Texas.
Everybody
and then,
got their own local ice cream. In Cleveland, we got Pierre's.
Bluebell is huge in Texas.
Okay.
It's huge in Texas, and then it's so popular. They have pictures of armed police officers guarding the Bluebell ice cream in Walmarts.
What did you?
Yeah,
Across Texas.
Pierre's is our
Damn.
Bluebell. Pierre's is the shit.
That's fucking crazy.
But Texas will send armed anything to defend anything. That don't really mean shit to me, man. Them niggas will draw down on you for some candy corn, like,
That's real.
easily.
That's real.
But yeah, nah, I'm not talking about no local shit. Yeah, Haagen-Dazs. You see that? You see that? See that Briars back there? We talking about international creams.
You go anywhere in the South,
Goddamn.
Bluebell will outsell Haagen-Dazs.
I just know it's
You keep saying in the South, man.
Yes, where I'm from, the South.
Man, don't want to give no fuck about that shit right now.
The
You talking about global shit.
Yes, nigga.
Does Bluebell not have that extra piece of?
Nah, they don't have
No, because the shit is low brand,
They don't
nigga.
have the extra piece of plastic.
Oh.
They gonna add it though. That's I bet you they add it within the next 2 months.
Because every ice
They don't
cream,
got the money.
every ice cream I ever opened had that piece of Briars, Dannon, what's the other shit? Even Great Value got the fucking piece of plastic.
So that lets you
Well,
know how
Bluebell
sad
will have
Bluebell
the
is,
piece
so.
of plastic coming
How
up.
much does it cost for that piece of plastic?
I mean, that's for the R&D department to discuss. You know what I mean? I'm not here to discuss figures. I'm just here to let you know Bluebell has been safe until
Oh, that's
this
what we can
monster decided to lick the cookies and cream.
You talk about doing a live sketch, we could do the Bluebell office headquarters, just like, nigga, the numbers say we don't got it. We don't got enough.
Hey, we ain't got that
for the
extra.
plastic.
We ain't got that extra piece of plastic money, fam. I don't know
There you
what
go.
you want to do.
Either it's gonna be plastic or we gonna have to cut like 5 flavors.
Hey, nigga,
There
we
you
can
go.
do plastic, but we can't do no tops. Like, it's one or the other. Hey, you got saran wrap? I got you, fam. Somebody, let's get something. Okay. Sorry.
This is not what Bluebell needed at all. he bringing a lot of eyes to our operation. They gonna have to get that bitch killed.
That's why they got armed guards there now, nigga.
I hope they make an example out of it.
She's like an
they
ice
don't-
cream, get
They don't
out!
gotta kill her, but They need to make an example out of these motherfuckers because this
They
is
gonna
some
have to tackle
nasty
her.
Why
shit.
is people so opposed to people getting
That's like
killed?
spitting on everybody's
As an
food.
example. Exactly. That's a penalty by death.
I mean, I wouldn't be like upset. I wouldn't protest it like, oh man, I shouldn't kill her. I'm just saying she don't. I wouldn't say kill her, but if you want to, I mean, whatever. I don't know her.
The views of Yusuf Ali do not reflect the views of Quincy Johnson, Papp Johnson.
I just want to catch somebody doing it. I want to catch somebody licking it and then like putting it back so I can like perfectly time kicking the freezer door and smash the fucking head in the fucking freezer, you nasty piece of shit.
That's hilarious.
Do y'all ever like open up something and just eat it while you shopping? Allegedly, like
No, the only thing I eat,
chips.
the only thing that normal people eat is the candy out the candy thing. You just like you open it and you get like a gummy worm or some shit or some Hershey Kisses.
You get a gummy worm?
or a handful, whatever, or a
Our
handful.
candy section.
I get a whole bag and
Get
eat
you a
it.
handful of
Anytime I
Hershey
went
Kisses,
shopping with my mom,
butterscotch, peppermint.
yeah, anytime I went shopping with my mom as a kid, the first thing she did was open a bag of chips, put it in the shopping cart. That's the price of doing business. We gonna snack while we get our shop on. And then we just gonna put that bag in the trash or something and get up out of here. We good. What's this, Ashley?
This is how you beat a kid who licked on the ice cream.
Oh. I only had him beat his father. His father like.
Don't he body slam his pops?
Why was he mad? Because
Oh no, his dad got old shoulders. Yeah,
He said
that
he wanted
nigga-
to be a bully or something. Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, his dad didn't even respect him enough to take
Take
his
the
do-rag
do-rag.
out. Like,
That's how you knew you was gonna get your ass whooped. If your pops left his do-rag on,
that's where you're supposed to sneak. You right there. He turned his back on you. Got sneak.
you ain't gonna sneak your dad, dog. You still gotta go to sleep at night. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna sneak everybody.
Hey, man, I gotta understand, nigga. You go respect me enough to keep your eyes on me at all times. Respect your enemy enough.
Pops been locked up too, cause he probably played. Oh yeah, he body slammed himself. Yeah,
What's up?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, what you want, Dad? I'll be in my room. I'm playing Xbox all night.
All right, this nigga back.
I'm tracking.
Get this nigga out of my house.
There you go.
That ended weird. That's
Yeah,
a
body
turn.
wise.
I was in Pops' corner like he was out here getting it. Well,
Now, do you think he took a turn for Quincy because of what he saw, or because he's a father? Like, this is in my near future.
hey, for real. That's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest fears as a black father in the South is that your son will put hands on you.
Get bigger and stronger.
Before you're too old to be washed. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason.
Oh, you gotta get him when you go to sleep.
But my kid is 13 and he's 6'1". He getting up there. He gonna be a big motherfucker.
Yeah, you missed it, man. You're supposed to pistol whip him at 6. So he never tried.
Now that can also go terribly wrong. Look at the Menendez
You
brothers.
gotta put hands on him.
The Menendez brothers seem fine. They killed their parents. What you talking about?
I mean,
And that was, you know what I mean? Like
they had to team up though. You know, you just got one. That nigga, he by himself.
That was in Texas too, wasn't it? Or that was out here? Where was that at?
I thought that was in New Jersey. Where was the Menendez trial?
Oh, Hollywood.
Oh, that was in California?
Yeah, they killed their parents. I think they was
They was rich kids.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
Oh, okay. Well,
OJ trial took them. That's what fucked their shit up with the OJ trial.
Let's do this.
well, we got Mildred moments coming up on the dossier, so
I'm sliding out.
I'm gonna slide out too. And then when we get back, you know, NBA free agency.
I'm gonna make these quick.
Enjoy
Just like the
yourself.
blunts. Just like the Meldricks.
We can smoke?
No,
Oh.
that'd be nice. That would be ideal.
that nigga did that shit to his pop star. That shit crazy.
It's a sketch. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to throw you off like it's real, but it's comedy.
Oh, that was a skit. That wasn't even real.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that shit look real too.
I can't wait till I see you in traffic chasing animals.
We ready? We ready? All right. All right, y'all. Welcome to Flight 86's edition of Mildred Moments. And in case it's just your first time, I always don't mind reminding y'all that it's dedicated to Mildred Taylor. So YouTube is one of the fastest, most powerful, hardest hitting little dudes. So I named the blunt after him because they just like him. They hard hitting and they go fast and they're little. But anyway, this week's Mildred Moment, I got a couple quick things to knock her out. Did anything boxing related happen while I'm on this since we left? Nah, nothing that we won't cover in sports. Shout out to Fat Joe, well, the dude that looked like Fat Joe that beat up Anthony Joshua. Anyway, it's a dispensary, I think it's in Chicago. Yeah, it's in Chicago. And they coming out with weed credit cards. Like they just got their weed legal, so now they want to up the game, up the ante a little bit. Now we got weed credit cards. Like you can go and get your regular credit card, but who want to do that? Nah, man. You go in there and get you a weed credit card, and it should inspire people to boost their credit. If weed ain't gonna make you want to get your credit right, I don't know what will. How can you not pay your weed credit card on time? All you gotta do is buy more weed and sell it to people that don't have weed credit cards. It's a win-win situation. So this weed credit card thing is a great idea, man. I can't wait till it get out here. I'm building my credit up now. I'm paying back old BMG CD accounts. I still got the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack. I don't even know why I bought that, but I'm still paying that off because I want my shit to be straight when the weed credit cards hit LA and get my shit right. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then, okay, another thing that happened. Okay, here's where we take a turn for the Mildred Moments. A couple years ago in Cleveland, it was this famous bus driver who got famous because this was way before, like, if Instagram would have been a thing and with memes and shit, he told this girl, "You going to jail now." They could have sold. They could have sold T-shirts. They could have did all kind of shit with that phrase. But this was like, I think this was like probably like 06, 07 maybe when this happened. So we just had to bask in it. So what happened was back then, some girl got on the bus going crazy at the bus driver and she spit on him. And that's like a universal like no for anybody to spit on somebody. And after she spit on him, he gave her fair warning, and then he whined and cocked back the most predictable uppercut you ever seen in your life, except she didn't see it. I don't know if she thought he was bending over backwards to put his shoe on, like straighten his heel. I don't know if she thought he was like bending over backwards like that to pitch a ball. I don't know what she thought when he went down with that motion. But she stood there and waited for that uppercut to connect. And he went down in history. Artis Hughes, don't nobody fuck with Artis. Artis Hughes can walk around. He like Debo. He the Debo of bus drivers. Don't nobody fuck with Artis Hughes. Until about a week ago, another Cleveland bus driver, I don't know what it is, and on these bus routes, maybe it's going to East Cleveland. If you've been to East Cleveland and you know, if you've been to the jungles out here, then it's like that's East Cleveland-ish. So that gives you some type of mindset of what East Cleveland is like. I don't know what it is that make these bus drivers go crazy in Cleveland, but it happened again. Another girl talking shit to the bus driver, she was a little more, like, she wasn't as offensive as the last girl. The last girl wanted to fight. With the spit, she clearly wanted to fight. This girl wanted to argue and told the bus driver, you better not touch me. But then did some stupid shit and touched him, and then he just went off. He wasn't punching her, but he was like doing this aggressive like push, grab, like choke thing. And so it was like 4 people recording it, and he all wrong. So like when Artist Hughes knocked out old girl, everybody was like, yeah, she spit on him. But like this girl didn't really do nothing other than make him feel like less of a man with her words. So he gonna get fired. He not gonna go famous. He not gonna get viral. He not gonna get the Artist Hughes respect. This dude. Yeah, but she looked rough, but that's just a facade. She a sweetheart. Yeah, man. So people know she nice. And so everybody recorded. If you watch the audios, people are like, don't hit her. Don't you hit that girl. Because they know like he don't need to be doing that. And he overboarded. And so he going to jail. But it's crazy what's going on in Cleveland with these bus drivers, man. Protect yourself, bus drivers. And bus riders, more important. Wear a helmet. Even if it's a regular sized bus. Wear a helmet. And the last one, this last thing that happened, it's more of a personal tragedy for one group, and I guess it's bad for the other group involved, but it's less bad, cause like, okay, it's 2 groups of people that need babies, so they got this new shit where you don't have to actually have the baby, you can have somebody else have the baby, and you can just have like some like. That's my baby, but she had it. Like that's you gonna carry it, but that's my baby. Like it's surrogate or whatever the fuck. So then that's one way to have a baby. And there's other shit, some shit where they put the baby in you. There you go, in vitro fertilization. When you get pregnant without fucking. So you just get the baby in you, but it's gonna be your baby. But you know, maybe your dude. He got his dick he can't get his dick hard, and he don't want to like put like popsicle stick and parents tape around his dick and try to shove it in there. So he just like he busts in a cup and then you get pregnant anyway, right? So this Asian couple was like, hell yeah, this is how we gonna do it. We gonna keep it, get some of this, have us another Asian baby. Keep, how they do. There ain't too many mixed. Hey, you got Russell Simmons' kid. And that's it. That's like the only mixed Asian. Oh yeah, okay. 2. You got 2 Asian kids, 2 mixed Asians in the history of humans. Cause they pretty much stick to themselves, right? So Tiger. And so you see how famous Tiger is? They ain't got nothing to do with golf. It's cause they couldn't believe that they made another baby with somebody else. So they're like, hell no. So then we don't know them. There was war crimes. Them ain't kids. So, fast forward to this Chinese couple have like a white baby. They didn't say it was a white baby, but they said it wasn't Asian. And right away it was not Asian. Like, he got big brown eyes. Something is wrong. So, this is not my baby. This ain't my baby. It look like he gonna be tall. This ain't my baby. So they got to mix up and they had to get new babies, man. So that's fucked up, man. So I'm just saying, do it the old-fashioned way is the lesson we take from this, man. Make sure the dick that go into you is the baby you want to come out. And then you get your own baby. So don't be worried about mix-ups. Can't blame the lab. If you fuck a dude and then have another baby, then you fuck 2 dudes. That's what that means. And that's it, man. Welcome back to the show, Flight 86. That's it. See y'all next time.
brought the Cleveland bus driver. That shit classic. That uppercut.
Hey, man.
That uppercut.
Cleveland-
So classic.
Cleveland only has a few things to hold this like sacred. So you know that bus driver punch. That's on the stamp.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking city.
That's a memorable Cleveland moment.
You think that bus driver still lives in Cleveland?
We
He
got,
ain't moved nowhere. He got,
Yeah.
he got fired from there and joined the post office.
we got
Like,
the
he's still a civil
championship.
servant.
We got the championship. We got the Cavs. We got Major League the movie. We got Drew Carey.
Oh,
And
Drew
we
Carey
got-
is y'all. That's your mayor.
Oh, we got Arsenio Hall.
Cleveland Rock.
We got Steve Harvey, and we got Artis Hughes.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's solid.
Oh, Steve Harvey, Mr. Hightower.
So anyway, it was a really busy week in the NBA since we've been gone since the last podcast. First was the draft. We didn't even talk about the draft.
Oh man,
We didn't even know who the Knicks was gonna get. We didn't know who the Lakers was gonna get. Then it didn't turn out. It don't even matter who the Lakers got in the draft.
Oh, they did. They got the biggest star in the draft. They got Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm. Because
Perennial All NBA.
was that a day or two or the week after? And then the Lakers got Anthony Davis.
But-
And then
Yeah, they traded like 2 days before the draft.
motherfuckers just started moving. You had Durant went to the Nets. Kyrie disappointed me and went to the Nets.
Why did he come?
Kyrie
I really
disappointed
wanted
you?
him to come to the Lakers, so I could have been a little bandwagon Laker fan. For him.
You don't think Kyrie wanted to go home, man? He's been away from home.
He ain't
since
from
college.
Brooklyn.
What you mean he ain't from Brooklyn? He was raised in Brooklyn.
He from New Jersey.
Oh, they know what your name is. You owe me money, so.
Oh, man.
That's on camera. That's officially caught on camera.
You owe me money. So.
Oh shit.
No, man.
Thank you, Richie, come on, say hello to the people real quick, man. Oh, look
Low
at
key,
him.
I feel that.
Kyrie gonna go to Brooklyn because he want to see how it feel to play with somebody else, you motherfucker.
He want to go home, bruh.
You know how I feel to play with LeBron. You win championships. Man, you want to go.
Yeah, but if you can make $30 million a year and live at home, why wouldn't you do that? He's been away from home since Duke.
He don't give a fuck about none of that. He gotta watch Colin Sexton
Money got homes everywhere.
and Chetty Osman.
I ain't mad at Chetty.
He gotta watch Kevin Love
It's
be
Chetty.
the face of the franchise.
We got Darius Garland, and at first I didn't know who he was, but then I watched some YouTubes, and now I'm all in.
And now you still don't know who he is.
I thought you saw a highlight reel. So
Oh,
That
yeah.
boy is super fast. That boy is super quick.
Super fast
He got
versus
handles.
college.
He got handles. He gets super fast, and he can shoot.
Have you seen him play against any other nigga in the NBA?
He only played 13 games. But that's okay. Kyrie only played 11. He turned out all right.
You just said that
He just
nigga
said you
disappointed you.
He disappointed me by not going to the Lakers, but he turned out all right in the league. He's still an all-star point guard. Or whatever position he plays, he decided he want to be.
He's a really good
So
basketball.
I'm saying Darius Garland only played 13 games in college, but that's okay.
Well, I know your boy, y'all got like the new age Swaggy P,
Who we got now?
Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh yeah, we got this motherfucking dunking on everybody. So if we don't win a lot of games, it's okay. We're gonna have some highlights.
I'm sorry, Jackson Hayes had the
You
best
can't-
highlight of the summer league.
Y'all can't check Jetty. They can't check Jetty.
Y'all tripping.
Everybody can check Jet.
Y'all can't check. Y'all can't check Swedish LeBron. He's from Sweden. Wherever he from?
Niggas out here getting
Turkey. He from
that
Turkey.
dad upstairs.
Y'all can't check Turkish LeBron.
Uh,
Wait till Jetty come out this year.
but the Warriors did get they got a compensation because they got D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, they weren't
Yeah,
gonna let
yeah,
You
yeah.
think, you
Let's
think
fit
they were
with
gonna
the
let
rules.
KD leave?
So the Warriors
Nothing?
lost Durant, lost Clay for the year, but they got
They signed, but they signed Clay to a max.
Clay re-signed. He tweeted that he wasn't going nowhere.
They just released Iguodala
For snitching.
for all his interviews.
But that
Right.
book, that interview
Then-
interview on Black Breakfast Club was great. Shouts out
Sean
to him.
Livingston just got released.
He was washed.
They traded what's his name, the point guard. He's on the Lakers now.
Oh, Quentin Cook is
Quentin
on the
Cook is on the
Lakers.
Lakers now.
Damon Jones is gone. That team gonna look real different. And I was telling Billy, actually, I was telling him, I was like, yo, if the Warriors go get Jamal Crawford, that'll be a team that you could at least sell with the entertainment factor, because that's three.
Jamal
Sauce-
Crawford ain't done
sauce-
yet.
That's all buckets.
That's
Yeah.
Sauce City.
He ain't done
They
yet.
ain't even buckets. That's Sauce City.
I thought Jamal Crawford was calling it a day.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Josh
Russell surprised me last year. He was saucing a few cats last year.
No, Russell always had sauce. He just didn't have the freedom
Well,
to play.
Kawhi made his
He was
decision.
19, and you know what I mean.
After he made niggas wait,
Yeah,
that
he
shit was
fucked
amazing.
everybody up and made his decision and switched it up and went to the Clippers.
How
And
he
had
fuck
it-
everybody else?
because everybody thought he was going to the Lakers. Because his people had you thinking
You know
it was
who didn't
between
think he was
the
going to the
Lakers and
Lakers?
the
Kawhi
Raptors.
Leonard.
So everybody like Lakers, Raptors. And he was like, no, I'm going to take Paul George with me to the Clippers.
Well, that's the thing. That's what nobody saw coming.
Yeah.
Nobody thought.
Yeah,
Paul George. He
But
just
you can't
signed
say
a deal
his
with
people
ABC
said
last
anything.
year.
Them niggas didn't say nothing.
Well, somebody, Adrian Wojnarowski, somebody had people thinking that it was between the Lakers and the Raptors.
Yeah, ESPN and Fox and Fox Sports,
Media.
because they had nothing else to talk
Yeah,
about.
Sorry, and fucking
Media.
So they was
Jalen
just
Rose.
like, yo, well, I've got sources
Stephen A. Smith.
after the meeting. Next, it's a go. It's
Steven Jackson said he told him he made sure that he did what he wanted to do and he waited because he didn't want everybody to pressure him and make him say what they wanted him to say. And all
What?
that shit.
I mean, it's obvious that he just waited for the moratorium to be over so that the Thunder could actually trade fucking
PG.
yeah.
Yeah, so now Paul George is gone from OKC, but they added today another Paul, Chris.
By trading Russell Westbrook, though.
And Russell Westbrook is now with the Rockets, reunited with James Harden.
That's going to be Sauce City
So
right there.
that mean Chris
Sauce.
Paul definitely ain't gonna be on the Thunder.
Oh, no, they're already trying to deal him. Well, it's just announced that they're trying to flip
I think
CP as
Miami
soon as
should go
possible
for it.
while the market
And who else
is hot.
switched
Boys
teams?
guys.
Who else? Oh,
Jimmy
Boogie.
Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Boogie on the Lakers.
Boogie went to the Lakers. Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler went to the Heat.
They try to get Chris Paul now.
Who left? Malcolm Brogdon left.
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
Brogdon
So
got
He went to
traded.
the Pacers.
The Pacers, and if the Pacers get Victor Oladipo back at even half strength with that lineup,
Oh,
it's gonna be a problem.
can't forget Mike Conley Jr. going to the Jazz.
Yeah.
Guys.
Still weak as shit.
Got
Still
traded
weak
for
as
weak
shit.
ass Grayson Allen, who got ejected in 9 seconds. So
Kemba Walker to the Celtics.
That shit don't mean nothing.
dog, Kemba's buckets though. You saying Kemba's not getting buckets?
He
But
gonna get more burn because Scary Terry went out too.
He went to the Hornets.
No, Scary Terry left and went to the Hornets.
There you go. So
Swap.
Kemba the man.
Swap.
But you know, Kemba Walker can't guard a soul.
Oh no, they don't care about that.
So like he weaker than Kyrie on defense when
They
it comes to
signed Kyrie
defense.
and Gordon Hayward. They don't care about no defense.
So but they do got Carson Edwards, who's really nice. Like it's gonna be funny. He gonna take Kemba Walker's spot
Stop
real
it.
soon.
Stop.
Wow. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna take that man's spot real
You just sat
soon.
here and said,
real soon.
is Edwards a rookie? He's a rook, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a rookie. You just said a rookie is going to replace an all-star this year.
Write it down.
Shoot, Kemba getting what, 40 million this year? Or, no, he got a $140 million contract.
And he said a rook is gonna come take this man.
And watch how in 3 years they say that's such a bad deal.
If he would have said, "Hey, this dude gonna take Gordon
don't even
Hayward's
play.
spot," I'd have been like, "I can see that happening." Gordon needs to prove
Is
himself.
Eric Gordon still in Houston?
EG's in Houston, yeah.
Everybody is
Yeah.
in Houston.
No, they
They
traded.
straight
they got
up.
rid of PJ with Tuck. They got rid of Tuck and
What? Where did PJ Tucker go?
Go to the Thunder with Russell Westbrook, right? The Russell Westbrook trade.
I thought Tuck
Yeah.
got traded in a deal.
I mean, in my breaking news, it was Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook straight up with some draft
Straight up.
picks.
Damn.
I was like, God damn, that's disrespectful.
Well, no, that's not disrespectful because Chris Paul and Russ are making basically the same amount of money. Russ is making more in the final year of
He
his
gonna
deal.
get
I'm saying that's disrespectful because, nigga, how can I put this? Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, but he is not on the level of Russell Westbrook.
He ain't been doing shit in the last 2 years, maybe 3.
Time out. Did you just say Chris Paul ain't on the level of Russell Westbrook?
Not in the last 2-3 years.
I guarantee if we turn
Now
on
when
2K
Russell
right
Westbrook
now,
been averaging
it's a 10-point player difference.
And that's pretty.
Chris Paul gonna be an 82 and Russell Westbrook gonna be a 95.
Chris Paul, the man they call the point god.
When they call that nigga that?
They've always called that
In
nigga
2014?
They call him that now. How you gonna sit here and say Russ?
No,
KD,
they call that.
I mean, Russ and CP3. You put them on the court, and it's like point guard against point guard. That's not gonna be a battle the whole game. He gonna get dogged by Russell.
I just don't think Chris Paul been the best. He's been his best in the last.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That nigga commercials play more than he do right now. He's like, come on,
They
man.
both got weak ass Jordan signature shoes.
He keep getting hurt.
They're literally
He
the
getting
same
hurt,
player.
missing key games.
Chris Paul can shoot from 3 and can nail free throws.
I'd rather
Russell
have
Westbrook
Russell
has no outside game but has athleticism out the ass. They're literally the same player, minus a couple of differences.
Nah, minus that nigga's legs is dead, and Russell Westbrook literally averages a triple double. So the point guard ain't never
Chris
averaged.
Paul has led teams to the
triple
conference finals. Russell Westbrook can't get out the first round
What are you talking about? My nigga been to the finals.
with KD.
To the final,
I
to
want to
the
see Chris
final
Paul with Jimmy Butler. That's
now.
what I want to see.
KD's been to the finals.
You just told me that Russell Westbrook ain't never been nowhere. He's been further than Chris Paul in his career.
I don't
Point
like
blank
arguing
period.
like
I like this
team
argument
sports
actually.
because
Hey,
the team
That much better than
sports
that
are
much-
team
It
sports.
ain't
It
right
wasn't
now.
just Chris
That much
Paul
better. A
or
couple of draft
that
picks
went to
better.
the finals. It wasn't just. It was the whole Thunder, the whole starting five, the bench, everybody played.
I prefer Chris Paul over Russell Westbrook. I like how Chris Paul runs the point.
CP
I
can
like
hit,
how
but he
he
gets
gets the
clutch
floor general.
buckets. Russell is throwing up junk in the fourth quarter and when games are on the line. Sorry, I would rather have CP running my offense. And
So
now also, as a caveat, in a Mike D'Antoni offense, Russell Westbrook fits better. 7 seconds or less, you want somebody who's gonna run and gun
Get
for
a
4
bucket.
quarters? Yeah, Russell's gonna be that dude.
I want Russell Westbrook because his attitude about his approach to the game is better.
Yeah.
That's
relentless.
tough. I mean,
You just told me Chris Paul is clutch and he make clutch buckets, but how is you always losing it, my nigga? If you making clutch buckets,
I mean,
that
somebody outside-
that don't make no
Okay,
sense to
the
me.
first time the Clippers were making a run for the finals, Blake Griffin broke up with his boyfriends. That wasn't Chris Paul's fault. You can't-
Hold up. But Chris Paul was out there, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. So Chris Paul was out there,
Yeah, and
And he-
DeAndre Jordan
and he had opportunities
and Jamal Crawford.
to make shots
He did.
in order for them to win.
But the way his bank account was set, the way his offense was set up, Blake Griffin was the star of that offense, and he's on the sideline.
Over
He had a temper change over
the point guard,
Hey man,
Chris Paul, CP3,
hey man, you can't replace 30 and 12.
Mr. State Farm.
Blake Griffin was an all-star that season. He was averaging what, 28 and 10, 28 and 12? Like you can't replace that with Chris Paul. When the man goes down.
So Chris
And you
Paul
been
wasn't a
playing through the
perennial
system.
All-Star at this time? An
You've been-
8-year veteran?
You've been playing in the same system all year, getting
referring
wins,
to a-
and then all of a sudden you lose 28 and 12.
A third-year light-skinned nigga?
Who was getting
That don't. Russell Westbrook ain't never took no backseat to nobody, nigga.
I think he could've
And
took
the only
back
time he
to
took a
Paul
backseat was
George.
the only time he made it farther than the first round of the playoff. He's reverse Jordan at this point. He made it to the final
you-
one
we
time
gonna
and
see
then
how
on his own as a leader can't get out the first round.
He might have.
I
He
mean,
might
them
have the
teams is trash.
same.
Them Thunder teams is trash.
He might have the same. Like we don't know how him and James Harden rapport, how they friendship are.
They're gonna be great.
This could be a Jarvis Landry OBJ moment.
The
where it's like
pregame fashions
revival,
alone are worth the
rejuvenate
price of
his
admission.
whole career. It might rejuvenate Russ, make him both of their career. It might help both of them out.
So
It's gonna be fun to watch.
I want to know
Oh, yeah.
what do people like really believe about Russell Westbrook that he can't put, like, it doesn't make any sense.
I
to
He
me.
keep hearing
doesn't trust
that he's a
other
stat
players
guy.
to have the ball,
He's a
and
stat
he doesn't.
stuffer.
He won't pass. He's not a pass first point guard in the clutch. Let's put it like
That's fucking stupid.
He's supposed to pass first. He's not supposed to
That's
pass
a
first.
criticism. He's a stat guy.
he averages a triple-double.
Exactly.
That means you have to get 10 assists.
Before 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
No. Tell me what nigga averages 10 assists that you'd be like, that's a ball hog. Cause Steph Curry don't average no fucking 10 assists.
I'd rather
He
have
definitely
Steph Curry
average.
shoot
He
the ball.
definitely averaged 15 threes though.
Yeah, but he's gonna hit 8.
That nigga shoot 15 threes a game. He a point guard.
Russell shoot 15 threes and make 1 and be like, hey man, you know, I just gotta play my game. I just gotta do what I gotta do.
And Steph Curry got Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. He had Boogie Cousins. He had a lot of niggas to get him assists. Russell Westbrook had Paul George, Mr.
Steven Adams was a double-double. Jeremy Grant got you 8 and 2.
You shut the fuck up right now. You shut the fuck up right now.
Jeremy Grant.
We ain't even seen the one nigga that was scared to shoot. Arenas, Roberson.
Roberson lost his whole. When
Yeah,
he broke his leg, he
yeah.
lost his whole swag.
But remember the other nigga who they just wouldn't even allow to shoot the three?
Who was that?
It was some gross, and he started too.
Well, Roberson, they used to just let him shoot the three. They just look at him.
So
Like if they go in, like we'll live with it. We're like.
So that's who Russell Westbrook was playing with, and still getting
Let's see what
10
happens.
assists. And you know them niggas didn't make that. Just all 10 of them passes that he made. He had to give a lot of niggas the ball a lot of time.
Passes.
Well, we'll
So,
see.
yeah.
We gonna see what it look like
Well, his
when he's
usage
throwing
rate
alley
is
oops to Clint
ridiculous.
Capella. Cause now with James getting double teamed, you can't double team him and Russ and Capella on the block. They gonna do some damage. They gonna
I'm glad.
Rockets gonna have some fun in that D'Antoni offense.
I don't care about Clint Capella no more.
That was
Damn.
That nigga
He
trash.
didn't show up in the playoff. You can't expect a young player to show up in the playoff the year they get money. He eating good now. He having better sex. He gonna be his legs gonna be trash come February. That's
Well,
just
you know what
how
I
the
got.
NBA works.
Well, I would have been fine with him being trash in the playoffs if he hadn't opened his mouth and said, "We want the Warriors," and then came out
They're
there
not from this country.
and played. He was the weakest nigga on the court.
He really was.
So you can't say we want the Warriors and then literally show that you didn't want no part of it.
Yeah, he got $100 million. They got $100 million in the offseason. Came back. Now he traveling better. He eating better food on the road. He got better snacks at the snack game. Is crazy. Snack game is bananas. Now I got $100 million in the bank.
Yes, and that's the nigga I want to put my faith in.
Oh no, Brody gonna get him.
Not a
Russell
chance.
gonna have him in shape. Russell gonna. You got to keep up with me. Russ gonna run. You know what I mean? If you can't run, you get him off the
You gotta
court.
get the fuck off the court.
Get him off the court.
Yeah.
They
Tuck
got.
don't run.
If
He
you told me
don't
about
run.
Kenneth Faried, I believe it more than Clint Capella right now.
Hey, Kenneth Faried get you.
I mean, he
He
banged.
the mailman minutes off the bench, that garbage minutes.
Yeah, they didn't play him enough in the playoffs. But is there any other teams that's Philly got Al Horford? I like that move.
That's a big starting five.
We signed
They
Tobias
re-signed
Harris.
Tobias
I don't know. The Knicks didn't get who they was looking to try.
They got
Man,
Marcus Morris.
The Knicks look nice in summer league though. Them boys are starting to
Yeah,
mesh.
Kevin Knox look all right.
Kevin Knox looked great. RJ just dropped 21.
Marcus Morris renamed him the Spurs. Went straight to the Knicks today.
We talking about the motherfucking NBA season coming up, and you gonna tell me about summer league?
Yeah, man, get buckets.
These niggas.
Did we not celebrate Lonzo when he was a summer league MVP? Lonzo gonna be great. Just come off.
And you saw what this nigga became.
That's when he let his daddy talk. Man, shut up.
Nah, man.
There's a lot of dudes doing good on summer league that's not gonna get in the game.
and that's gonna be at LA Fitness next week.
Well, the dudes playing on the Knicks summer league are all gonna get burned. Kevin Knox is gonna get burned. You
Yeah,
know
he
that.
was
Well, that's
You
because
know
they playing with
Trader
their
gonna get
actual
burned.
starting five.
Yeah, Kevin Knox is.
The only person that's not
He
playing in
shouldn't
the
even
starting
be playing.
five
Dennis
is
Smith.
Julius Randle.
No,
No, they
Dennis
traded.
Smith.
They traded Dennis
Kevin
Smith.
Knox shouldn't even.
No,
be
he
playing.
on the
Dennis
Knicks.
Smith got traded, sir. He is gone.
Where? When? He's
Uh,
on the Knicks,
No,
bro.
nigga, he is gone.
Show me that.
He got traded from the Mavericks to the Knicks
To the Knicks.
last year.
Just let you know, this nigga still got big baller brand gear on. You don't know what's going on.
All right, that's enough of the NBA talk. Ain't nothing else happening No other sports, I don't think. No football.
What you talking about?
news.
Football is
Oh,
crazy right now.
you got some
Yeah.
Browns news? I thought you would have talked about this.
What happened in the
Odell Beckham cut his hair.
I saw that today. Yeah, OBJ cut his blind out.
Yeah, now he looked like an Instagram.
And
Instagram
Baker Mayfield
comedian.
got married this weekend in Malibu. Shout out to Baker Mayfield, got his new wife, so he can focus on these touchdowns.
Oh, you think the wife is gonna help his focus?
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about chasing these bitches no more.
But when he beat her,
Marriage
it's
gonna stop him
become
from
a real,
chasing
it's
these
gonna
bitches
become
in
a
the
real
NFL
problem.
Super. Come on.
Man, Baker ain't no beater.
What?
Baker ain't got no domestic violence.
Not
history.
yet.
You telling me a white man who went to Oklahoma University,
And Texas Tech.
who's known for
Walked on it both.
getting belligerently drunk and
And
mouthing off, the nigga who couldn't act right on
Yeah.
college on CBS during
Yeah.
college football
Yeah,
and
yeah,
grabbing
yeah.
his dick.
He ain't did nothing yet.
That you heard about.
That, yeah.
And if he do, he in the AFC North, where quarterbacks get away with rape.
Who?
You talk about being
We
like
talk
that.
Big
about-
Ben.
You talk about Rob
Twice.
Raplesberger.
Well, then that nigga, there better be a Super Bowl
So,
coming up.
yeah, I mean, if that's what it takes. If you can rape your way to a Super Bowl, go ahead, Baker.
I'm out. I'm sit over here now after that statement.
I don't give a fuck what it take for the Browns to win the Super Bowl. Somebody got to
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. A white woman already got kicked by your running back. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that.
That's right. And if Kareem Hunt got to kick another bitch, we winning the Super Bowl.
Who gonna take that whooping for the dog
Who's gonna take
pound?
this L for the dog?
You see what happened when Jim Brown was throwing hoes off of balconies? He was winning championships.
That was a 2,000-yard season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At least 1,800.
Yeah, we was winning championships. Yeah. That's a good sign. We got a running back now.
She
Kicking him
landed
in
in
the
the
head. We at least getting to the fucking third to the conference.
In Jim
Championship.
Brown's defense, the woman did land in the pool when he threw her off the balcony. So
It was-
she was safe the whole time. That's just for history, kids.
Oh, and that dude got arrested. That's video. What's his name?
I need a supervisor.
What's his name, man? He
I
ain't
need a
just need a
supervisor.
supervisor.
What was that dude name?
I wrote it down.
I got
Melvin
a topic.
something?
I got a topic.
Sports?
Yeah.
What?
Well, apparently Manny Pacquiao's gonna be fighting Keith Thurman.
Oh, Jesus.
What? That's not the same
Next
dude or
week.
something?
No, nigga, that's boxing.
Wait, is that the same dude we had the press conference with like a month ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
and dude say he's gonna knock
Yeah,
Manny
yeah,
into
yeah,
retirement.
yeah,
Man
yeah.
just
I think
smirked
so.
at him like,
Yeah.
all right, nigga,
Manny
I'm gonna beat
still
the
got
brains
quick ass-
out your head.
Manny still got quick ass hands, dog. That his fight against Broner, he was hanging at him.
Yeah,
Nah,
Broner-
that don't count.
Broner
That don't
is a
count. Yeah, Broner is the weakest nigga. Him and Amir Khan should fight each other and let Paulie Malignaggi referee it. But yeah, and it's funny because this is like a big fight, but it's not.
I mean, he can sell 20,000
'Cause I never heard of this
in the
dude.
Philippines. If Manny is fighting,
I never heard of
in
this.
his own
He a top,
country,
he a
can sell
top
out.
welterweight. But someone said it the best. It was like it's a lose for like
For Manny?
for really both of them, because Keith Thurman is supposed to be like a top new name person.
So if he win, he's supposed to win.
Yeah, it's like you fighting a 40-year-old man. Like you supposed to beat the dog shit out of a 40-year-old man. regardless.
I mean, but every boxer's done this. When you watch the Ali documentary, you see Ali as an old man and they're fighting youngsters because it's like, yeah,
George Foreman,
you're supposed to get this done.
45,
And then-
Michael Moore.
And then, if Manny Pacquiao does win, it's like, oh, well, you just took down one of the top names.
Yeah,
So
you
now
right.
we got to deal with this old-ass decrepit nigga being in the ring some more.
Hey, man, he gets punched in the face for
Is
a
he
living.
Harold Smith
Good
on him?
decision.
Weight class?
Yeah.
Okay, so then if he beat this dude, he fight one of them and then get his ass whooped and sit back down.
Yeah, that's the plan.
He's cashing.
But-
he's cashing out as long as the CTA ain't set in. That's
Yeah, but if you beat Manny Pacquiao, you the top dog.
Terrence Crawford or something?
Which is, and that's what Elroy Spence is like, yo, why don't you just fight Manny Pacquiao since y'all like both signed a top rank?
But
Terrence Crawford.
yeah. So I want to see if they really do fight, man.
That'd be dope.
It's
What
gonna
about?
be nice.
No,
I
he's
think
too
with that
small.
Pacquiao, I think
Lomachenko.
Montgomery gonna come for his ass.
Lomachenko? I mean,
Ain't he like a lightweight or something?
I don't get no
Too,
fuck.
be ready for them ass.
Like Roy Jones said, "Hey man, niggas act like these weight classes so far in between."
It's
He's like,
7 pound difference.
yeah, he was like, if a nigga really wanted to gain 7 pounds, like you could gain or lose 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Like
6
stop
months?
with that bullshit.
I'm fighting at a heavier weight.
'Cause he
My hands aren't
definitely
gonna be as
fought
fast.
It's like, yeah, it's some niggas that gain 15 pounds from the night of the weigh-in to the night of the fight.
Yeah.
So you telling me you can't do this shit?
When I heard of Roy Jones first, he was a middleweight, and then
Yeah,
he was a light heavyweight champion.
Well, he should have stopped. He should have stopped.
And man, I mean, everybody has that moment of greatness. It's
Y'all must
a
have
prolonged
forgot.
Career. He forgot a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Y'all must have forgot. Whooping the Montel Griffin. Real bars.
I ain't gonna lie though, Roy Jones with a lot of ass in his prime.
I am. Y'all must have forgot.
Like this shit.
Other than Tarver,
this
dude.
Roy Jones was so
Claire
good,
Wilson
they
or
let him
somebody
make
knocked
this
him
album.
James Tony.
Think about this. The only athletes who got to
James
make
Harden.
real studio albums.
But
Roy
wasn't somebody
Jones,
worse
Kobe
than
Bryant,
Tarver that knocked him
And
out?
Shaq.
and Shaq.
Glenn
The
something?
best of the best.
Glenn Wilson or something?
Like it.
Glenn something.
Well, you know, after that first knockout,
There was
shit.
2 Tarvers,
Oh yeah.
and then there was somebody else, like another lesser dude. It was like, damn, Roy Jones.
Well, some
And it was
European
like-
cat really tore him up,
Yeah.
and that was it.
And the reason, like, it only seemed like he got whooped so bad is because we know how good he is, and like,
Mm-hmm.
so if he get caught, like, it's always in a bad position. It's never like, just like whap. It's like, you know, wacky.
But-
wavy.
It's fun to watch his old highlights on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I like listening to him talk still.
Yeah.
He probably one of the more intellectual boxers still doing shit. 'Cause
Yeah, he got most of his wits.
if you listen to Bernard Hopkins, you be like, oh, nigga
Oh, man,
just
they-
died.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to put Bernard Hopkins on the side.
Mike Tyson
of the
still
ring,
got most of his wits.
giving commentary. Don't ever do that again.
I've been listening to Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis is starting to lose it. Evander should never talk.
Evander
Evander
already.
already-
George Foreman lost it a while ago. They can't even do George Foreman grill commercials no more.
Damn.
He had a full infomercial. They run the same infomercial from like '92 because you can't get George.
Hey,
Oh.
George, but George got to live his life the way he wanted to. He said, when I'm becoming the world heavyweight champion, I want to spread love and positivity throughout the world. Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He finally played with on Fight Night too.
Oh,
Look at them.
I remember when niggas used to get those the terrible tats.
Wait for it. I'm
On
done.
their back.
No, those
That
were
hurt.
just at mark advertisements.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
Shuffle.
footwork? Why are you
Gotta
doing
let you.
footwork?
Ooh, see, it was
Gotta
like,
let you know. Oh, y'all must have
Swivel
forgot.
hips. Swivel hips. Ooh, you don't know where I'm going. Where's the footwork?
Oh yeah, you better
Chicken
put your
neck,
hands
chicken
up,
neck.
Putin.
At this point, we just watch it.
Oh, look at keep him up, keep him up. Oh, keep him up, keep
That's
him
when,
up.
like,
Oh, you about to knock out Chris Mullin? Oh, body shot.
Is that why Mullen talk like that now?
Yeah, well, Mullin is
Ooh,
alcoholic.
good.
I remember when he hit.
Oh,
Like he winded up for you, like you know it's coming, like you like.
Oh, good
He
night.
dropped somebody with a body shot. Virgil Hill. Somebody with
Montel
a-
Griffin.
with braids.
He said it
Ooh, it's
in
in
the,
the
yeah,
throat.
because
Ooh.
Montel Griffin is the person that he got his first loss to. He lost his belt to because he hit him when he was on one knee.
Yeah.
And then he came back in the rematch and beat the dog shit out that man.
Yeah.
Told you, gave a whooping to Montel Griffin.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Oh,
Sir, he
man.
died in that ring.
Like, no.
Shit. That nigga can't walk up on you and be shaking his shoulders like. At some point in
Come
time,
on,
We're like, come on, come on.
he's like, no. I didn't want to make you mad.
Like, when you on a roast and you calling for the fade, that's kind of like you already know. Like,
Come on, man. Keep your legs down at least.
They threw the towel. Damn, they threw the towel all the way in.
Yeah, that nigga the whole shower towel.
You're dead.
Hey, give him the beach towel, please.
Who shoot this curtain?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good. He like, damn, man.
Yeah, he did.
Shouts out to Roy when he was great,
Good
man.
setup though.
Oh, well, how you in the ring still ashy?
Oh, his knee's dead.
Oh
That's
wow,
That shit
he had
hurt.
to retire after that.
crazy. Yeah, you
He
can't-
dislocated his whole knee.
you can't box after that.
Oh, they way too close. They way too close.
Okay,
Alright. What do you say?
Netflix and chill.
Ooh.
I guess because we.
One more in.
Aw,
What you would do?
You
Mike
want to do
Epps.
comedy specials?
Yeah.
Do it on Netflix. It's on
Ooh.
Netflix, nigga. Talk about it. It's on Netflix.
Okay, well we can combine concerning comedians and Netflix
Yeah, it's
and
been a
chill.
lot of terrible specials.
We gotta wrap it up.
Your boy Rami.
I don't
Yusuf
mind.
was-
I'm sleepy in it. But we gotta wrap it up. Today's
10 minutes.
yeah, that's perfect. Today's Netflix and chill and
Thank you,
slash
Rory.
concerning comedians are the Mike Epps special that came out since our last podcast and Aziz Ansari special.
I didn't
I
see
watched
that.
Not yet.
last night, and it was good.
Okay, I saw you and Mateen talking about it, but
It was good, man.
I could have watched it, but I was like,
You enjoy it.
I've seen Tommy Davidson perform before.
It's not like Tommy Davidson at all.
Yeah, Tommy Davidson.
He
is
got
good.
like he got good concept jokes. Like he asked this one dude his name, and he keep going back. He keep using that dude's name in different jokes and shit. It's just good, man. It's good.
I feel like he did that like in the
He
second.
probably did. A lot of comics do it, but I just admire that because I don't do that shit. I don't say nothing to the crowd. I try to do as least crowd work as possible.
So I'm king of crowd work.
But,
Anybody from out of town?
he got a good bit about he compared R. Kelly to Michael Jackson and how people public opinion, and he talked about how he's like
I don't like his face already.
how Mike would show up with this kid on tour, and then nobody say nothing. And he's like, I kind of feel like you gotta kind of that's kind of the handlers and people around him could have some sort of they should have said something. He's like, 'cause I do a tour. He's like it's me. It's open the comic, maybe the feature. My manager, he's like I show up with this kid. He's like, everybody will be like, he was like, yo, what is my friend? He gonna be with me all weekend. My friend, like he's 6, yeah, but he's my friend. So I mean, it's like I said, it's not bad. But Mike Epps, on the other hand, laugh is crazy. I ain't laughed at nothing that hard in a long time.
I'm not allowed to laugh at special people. So.
He talk about how he retired. He even say, he like, do I still look like I'm special? He like, even with this chain and this suit.
He's like, yes.
Yeah, who the fuck said yes?
In his Breakfast Club interview, Mike said he was doing cocaine cigarettes at like 12 years old. So he's been on coke energy to make people laugh in special ed since he was 12.
And it shows, man.
And it pays.
It does pay. Everything else though.
Because especially if you watch them back to back, you'll see the contrasting styles and how different comedy is as a whole. Like how so much different shit to laugh at. And I'm not saying like go in there and watch some other shit to find some other different shit. But I'm just saying just two things that's funny and just like if you watch Mike Epps and then watch Wanda, just two totally different funny things to laugh at. But I would say Mike Epps and Aziz is the furthest away from each other you're gonna get and still laugh at both. Like,
Oh, okay.
it's crazy.
What about you said what about Remy? Yo,
I didn't see Rami yet, but that's the homie. I've been to his house.
Let's talk about it, Pat.
That's the homie.
I ain't seen it either. Apparently, I mean, it's not being talked about anywhere.
Did it premiere already?
Jill
Yeah.
and Fizzer watched it, but then they said they started talking about him in real life and then wasn't watching it. So they,
Like what?
Rami.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I will watch it.
I didn't even know it was
We're
that.
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. That's the homie.
I saw the Bill Crawford new Showtime special.
I saw Barry Brewers.
I want to see Lavelle Crawford. It ain't no good.
Shouts
He
out
followed
to
me
Barry
back
Brewer.
on Twitter, man. I don't even know him. I ain't did no shows with him or nothing, but he followed me back anyway.
Barry Brewer has a great special.
Barry
I'm
Brewer?
coming home. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Amazon Prime. It's a full hour.
Okay.
Really good. Really good.
I want to watch. I'm looking forward to watching the ramen thing and just other shit.
If you guys want to see something terrible and get motivation to get a show made, Family Reunion on Netflix just started, and it's god awful.
Is
I
that your
did have
Netflix
other
and chill
picks.
pick?
No, I
My
got
Netflix
other
and chill
picks
pick.
too.
Okay. Well, my Netflix and chill pick is
They wrote down.
Black Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Netflix.
I'm glad you added that.
That's
'cause
an
I'm
Oscar-winning film.
I'm gonna
That's
add that.
easy.
That's a good
Come
pick.
on, man.
They also added Thin Line Between Love and Hate finally to Netflix.
Does not hold up.
What you mean? Though?
Thin Line does not hold
You
up.
don't like
I
Thin Line
watched
no
it
more?
on Netflix. It does not hold
I
up.
was excited to watch it. We watched this weekend, and I still feel the same when I watched
What
it.
was great about that movie, I went on
Show
IMDb.
Black Spider-Man.
I went on IMDb while watching Thin Line. That movie was written and directed by Martin while he was on his drug binge. You can see during the film, there's filming where he has bloodshot eyes.
Oh yeah, the Bloodshot and Red.
And then there's filming where he's cool. And every time he's got bloodshot eyes, his acting is terrible. He don't know the lines. Everything is discombobulated. He high as fuck the whole time.
Hold up, nigga. Did you just say in those scenes his acting is terrible? Like, I love Martin Lawrence, but nigga, I'm not about to say this
There's a
nigga's a
certain
lesbian.
level. No, there's a certain level of like when you watch the Martin TV show. In the beginning, when he was like focused
Well, you
and
can tell
sober,
season 5
he was
different
funny
from
and
season-
delivering.
the
But
rest of
once
it.
the drugs got involved, like season 3,
Thin Line Between
That
Love
shit was
and Hate
terrible.
is still as good as it was to me because I never thought it was the best movie and nothing like that. Anyway, it had a couple scenes that I liked.
Don't hold up.
And I still like the same scenes I like when he talking to the prom date on the porch. That shit's still funny.
The whole watch this. The whole premise of Thin Line is that he lies to her to
she
sleep
gets
with
some
her.
pussy and she
He
go
gets
crazy.
some pussy and then
She go crazy.
gets out and just says, "I don't want to be with you. I want to be with this other person that I wanted to be with longer."
Yeah.
And then he's the good guy. You lied to this woman and was like, "I love you. I want to be with you."
I mean,
To get
because
some pussy. And
she
then
didn't
get
have
mad
to go
when
that
she's like, "I
far
thought you said
to
you wanted
break
to be
it.
with me."
She didn't have
After
to
she
go that
told
far.
you she got issues.
Well, nigga, it's a thin line.
I like the movie, and I'm glad it's on Netflix. The only other Martin movie I'm waiting on somebody to put on something
Black
is Nothing
Knight.
to Lose. No.
Black Knight?
Fuck Black
Hey,
Knight.
I love Nothing to Lose.
Nothing
Oh,
to
Nick
lose.
Beam. Oh, Nick Beam, you got the hot feet, Nick Beam. You got the hot feet.
My other picks, I had a bunch since we've been off for a couple weeks. The Crazies is an older horror movie.
Timothy Olyphant. That's a great film.
Yeah, The Crazies is fucking good.
I got a movie. I got a throwback movie.
Go ahead. What's your
Booty Call. Oh my goodness.
What
Tommy
that's
Davidson, Jamie Foxx.
What's on?
It's on Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
Euphoria. We've been watching.
Basically my favorite movie I think of all time.
Euphoria is a good replacement right now for Insecure
No, it's not.
because that's usually what people would be watching. But since it's not, we got.
So you don't
Euphoria.
watch Big Little Lies?
Oh,
I keep hearing about Big Little Lies. We got to start it. We're gonna start it, but we're gonna finish Euphoria first.
I will say my actual Netflix and chill pick is The Neighborhood, Cedric the Entertainer show. It's not great and it's not terrible. It's just a solid sitcom. It's not gonna win any awards. It's not delivering any social changing messages. It's just you gonna laugh at least once or twice an episode at
Baskets.
the goofy shit.
We started watching Baskets this weekend.
So we just throwing out names.
You just naming everything you watching.
Zach Galifianakis, because it's 3 seasons in, it was like we finally decided to give it a shot. It turns out it's fucking hilarious. The girl that I don't know if he like her, if she like him. I don't know what this girl is to him, but he dog her so much. He's so fucking mean to her, and she just take it. It's fucking hilarious. And then turned out Louis C.K., executive producer and creator. Yeah, so he's still getting all
He's still
his
getting
money.
checks. No, but on the Neighborhood, before you turn it off, the Neighborhood, it's Cedric the Entertainer, a bunch of unnamed.
Quincy Jones is
One
in.
thing, that nigga was on New Girl. He had a whole series.
No, not the white. Don't talk about the black people, man. I ain't worried about the whites. They have to get famous whites. What's up?
You talking about this black ass nigga with pink
What's he
lips?
been on?
That's fucking from Martin.
That's the chin. Oh yeah, I was about to say that, sir. But his son,
It's unnamed.
I'm watching the show. Let me finish my statement, Negro. His sons, who he has like the most interaction with, are two unknown actors, but they really do deliver. You gonna giggle at they goofy shit because he's uncomfortable with the white dude living in the neighborhood, but the white dude is just like open arms. I just want to be accepted and be your friend. I'm from a small town and I love
They're
everybody.
wearing a lot of loud colors.
Oh yeah,
It's network TV.
It's network TV. It's CBS too.
I just before we wrap this up, I just want to say the reason I really enjoyed the Black Spider-Man cartoon movie is because my nigga had great taste in music.
That's Sway Lee.
His go-to was not Post Malone, but it was solely Sway Lee's verse. Yeah.
Sway Lee's verse is what got him calm enough to save the day and be Kingpin. So
Yeah.
shouts out to Sway
Well,
Lee.
the last two
It's
picks.
like
I got two more picks.
Nigga, you done had 16, goddamn.
Cause there's a lot of shit to watch.
NBA free agency, go ahead.
Beats on Netflix.
Hell no.
That movie's so bad.
It wasn't that good.
Is that about Anthony Anderson after Hustle and Flow?
It wasn't that good. But Megan Sousa is in it. We know her. Shout out to Megan.
Oh yeah, shouts out to Megs, man.
And that Always Be My Maybe was better than I thought it was gonna be too.
Oh yeah, that was, man. Shouts out
Yeah.
to Asian people.
Yeah, man. Always Be My Maybe. And okay, that's it. That's like 7, 8, 9 picks. So y'all should be good between listening to this on Spotify and watching what we tell y'all to watch. Y'all should be good for the next week till we get back with y'all next week.
Spotify, YouTube.
Into the Spider-Verse is an amazing film. Start to finish.
Yeah,
Amazing.
once again, shouts out to the world famous Comedy Store for having us.
Hell yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, come check us out July 14th, 10 p.m. 10:30.
Shouts out to Billy in the building.
And
Blame
go get
social
them
media
tickets.
at the Hollywood Improv also. I will say that because we plug everything.
Oh yeah, well we got a little bit of time to do that. But
Mixtape.
We plugs.
yeah.
Mixtape.